Namaste, good morning, and welcome to today's class. So, today we're going to be continuing to work with the idea of Rumi. Your task is not to seek for love, but to seek for all the barriers which you have created within yourself that keep you away from love. So, we've looked at the body, we've looked at the mind, and the past few classes have been working with the emotions. When we work with the emotions, we know that emotions are physical occurrences in the body. There's a chemical reaction when when we experience an emotion, and when that emotion isn't expressed, we create a neural pathway, it becomes stronger and stronger, and eventually we can become stuck in a particular emotion. And maybe it's an emotion that we don't necessarily want to be stuck in. Emotions like fear, anger, shame, guilt, and sadness can be really difficult for us to be stuck in. So, what I'd like to look at, or not really even look at too much, but just keep in our awareness as we go through this class today, are the emotions of fear and anger. So these are two negative, for lack of a better way of putting it, emotions, because as we know, no emotions in and of themselves are negative. But if we get stuck in fear, it can lead to us experiencing anxiety or stress. So fear is always something that is in the future. Fear is something that we're afraid might happen. When we're actually in that situation, the fear is different. So, an example that my teacher used, which I love, is if you're afraid of being bitten by a shark. So, you go out and you're swimming in the ocean and you're afraid of being bitten by a shark. It's a fear of something that may happen. But then, guess what? The shark bites you. You're no longer afraid of being bitten. Now you're afraid of losing your leg, or maybe you're afraid of dying. So, the fear is always something that's placed in the future. So, the best thing we can do for ourselves when we're experiencing inappropriate fear is to bring ourselves back into the moment, to come back to here and now, because right here, right now, I'm absolutely safe. And then anger. Now, anger is something we see a lot of, or we see very little of. We don't ever seem to see an appropriate amount of anger. And anger is, of course, a very beautiful, very transformational energy. Anger is associated with the element of fire. Fire is transformation. And we see, especially in the last 5 or so years, how anger put to effective use can bring awareness and transformation. We look at movements like climate change with Greta Thunberg, who took this anger that she had at what was happening in the environment, and she used that anger to create a worldwide movement. We see Black Lives Matter. For years and years and years, we've been aware of police brutality in the US, and people keep talking about it and keep talking about it. But it took a mass movement of anger, too many people that were angry coming together saying, enough, something has to change, for the whole world to stand up and say, okay, something needs to happen. We've seen it with equal rights. In the 60s and 70s, we had a massive equal rights movement with equal rights for women. And of course, the most disparaging thing you could call a woman at that time, and even today, is an angry feminist. How dare you be angry about something? But it's that anger that can become transformational. So we really need to start reframing how we look at our anger. What people are afraid of is rage. And rage is a completely different experience. Anger is something we feel that says, I'm unhappy with the current situation and I want it to change. Rage is something uncontrollable, it's aggressive and it's violent, and that's never acceptable. So, if we start training ourselves to feel the anger in the moment and recognizing that this anger is actually a little flag that's popping up saying, this is something you're not happy with, this is something you want to bring change to, it becomes very powerful. So maybe both of these emotions resonate with you very strongly and you want to keep both of them in your awareness as we practice today. Or perhaps one is standing out as being more strong than the other. I nearly said more stronger. So clearly there's something going on in me. So just notice which one feels strongest, which one is calling loudest to you, or if both feel strong, then see what comes up for you and just hold these feelings, these anger and fear in your awareness, and just allow yourself to say, how do I deal with my fear? Do I allow it to run into anxiety, or do I just gently bring myself back into this moment where I'm safe? How do I deal with my anger? Do I see my anger as a beautiful gift saying to me, this is something that you feel very strongly about that you would like to change? Or do I let that anger transform into rage where it becomes completely unacceptable? And any of us who have experienced rage, and I'm sure all of us have experienced rage at one point or another, we know that afterwards we feel awful. There's nothing worse than the hangover from rage. And of course, the person who's received the rage has also been really violently injured by it. So we need to start thinking, how am I expressing my fear? What am I doing with my fear? And how am I expressing my anger? And how can I do it differently? So, of course, as a yogi, we prescribe breathing for everything that we want to bring transformation to. And today we're going to look at just a very simple diaphragmatic breath that brings us into the present moment. And using that breath to stay present gives us the space between feeling the anger and responding in rage, feeling the fear and responding with anxiety and stress. So we're going to just tune in first. You can bring your hands together. Come to your heart center. Lengthen your spine, tuck your tailbone under, soften your shoulders. Draw the crown of your head up towards the sky or the ceiling. And take a beautiful, long, deep inhalation. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll inhale for one long Feel that vibration and release your hands. Come onto your hands and knees. Just bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, and start moving through cat and cow. So inhale, drop your belly down, look up, and exhale, curling up. Continuing, just feeling this beautiful movement through the spine. We call cat and cow the Kundalini chiropractor. It's just such a beautiful movement through the spine. That's it. Now come to neutral. Tuck your toes under, straighten your legs and press your chest towards your thighs. Heels reaching down for the mat. You may want to bend your knees, that's fine. Press your chest closer towards your thighs. Make sure your head and neck are relaxed. And then walk your feet to the front of your mat. Grab hold of your elbows, soften your knees, just hang forwards. Now I want you to release your arms, that your arms are hanging loosely. And just take a lovely long deep breath here. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Firmly plant your feet on the mat. Spread your toes, lift them up off the mat, spread them apart, and then bring them down onto the mat so that there's space between your toes.
Shift your weight into the balls of your feet. Tailbone lifts up. Now we're going to inhale, and as we inhale, we're going to curl the body up.
Bring your arms up to shoulder height, elbows at shoulder height. Keep breathing in, open the chest, pull the chest open, and then keep breathing in. Take the arms all the way up. Now hold the breath in. And exhale, draw the arms down again, bringing the elbows up, hands in towards the chest. Open the chest as you exhale, your belly pulls in, and then gently release the arms and hang all the way down again. And we're going to do a few more rounds. Remember, when you inhale, the belly expands. And let's go. Inhale, curling up. Drawing the arms up to shoulder height, open the chest, belly should be expanded. Reach the arms up, keep inhaling and hold. Belly should be full and exhaling, coming down. Feel the chest expanding sideways, belly begins to flatten, curling down, and the arms just hang loosely. And inhale. Curling up, belly expanding, draw the elbows up, open the chest, reaching all the way up, hold the breath in, and exhaling, belly begins to contract, open the chest, fists at the shoulders, reaching down, belly flattening, and inhale, curling up. Expanding the belly, drawing the arms up, hands at shoulders, chest expands, reaching up, hold the breath in, and exhaling slowly down, belly contracting, chest opens, curling forwards, arms relaxing down. And final round, inhale, curling up, belly expanding, push the diaphragm down, open the chest, reach the arms up, stretch up, hold the breath in, and exhaling last time, coming down, belly contracting, and just allow your body to hang here. Really allow yourself to be present. Stay with the breath. Feel what's happening with the emotions. And then very gently curling up and coming to Tadasana. Big toes touch, ankles touch, tailbone tucks under. Engage your belly, soften your shoulders. And take a lovely, long, deep inhalation. Exhale, draw your palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, palms to the mat. Right leg steps back, right knee on the floor. Look up. Other leg back to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Remember, inverted V, feet are hip distance apart. Downward dog, your feet are wider than the hips. So just feel what it is to be here in this pose, in this moment. Keep breathing consciously. As you inhale, notice your belly expanding, and as you exhale, notice your belly contracting. And inhale, step your right foot between your palms, drop your left knee to the mat, look up. Left leg steps forwards, and inhale, reach up, arch back, and exhale, palms to the mat.
Left leg back,
Look up.
other leg back.
And exhale down. Inhale, cobra.
Exhale, inverted V. And again, just practicing this deep belly breathing. Feeling the belly expanding and contracting. Very often we breathe the wrong way around. We inhale and we pull the belly in, and we exhale and push the belly out. So just notice your breathing.
And step your left foot between your palms. Drop the right knee to the floor. Look up. Other leg steps forwards. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, palms together. Inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, palms to the mat. Step your right leg back, drop your right knee to the floor, look up. Now sit back onto your right foot. Extend your left leg forwards, both legs out in front of you. And then come to lying down on your mat. Hands are at your sides. Inhale, raise your right leg up. Keeping your left leg completely relaxed on the mat, grab hold of your right leg with both hands. Really focus on keeping this knee absolutely straight. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, ease your right foot towards the floor behind you. Make sure there's no tension in the left leg. And you only want to go as far as you can that the knee remains straight. So maybe that means you're holding at the thigh. Try and avoid holding behind the knee if possible. But wherever you are, just keep using your exhale to ease the right foot towards the floor behind you. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Hold higher up your leg and just pull that foot closer towards the mat. Now the elbows sometimes point outwards. Tuck them in towards the knee. Again, notice that your left leg is completely relaxed. Beautiful. And lower your head and shoulders. Grab hold of your big toe with the middle and index finger of your right hand. Take your left arm out onto the mat. Now you're going to really focus on keeping this left hip on the floor as you open the right hip, taking the right foot down towards the mat, gazing over your left shoulder. Notice your breathing. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly contracts. And come back to center. Hug your knee into your chest. Now take your knee into your right shoulder. So it's alongside your chest and you're pulling the knee in, really opening that hip, intensifying that stretch. Beautiful. Then raise your left leg up. Bring your right foot as high up your left thigh as you can into a half lotus, Ekapadasana pose. Grab hold of your left leg wherever you can. And now just use your arms to gently ease that left leg down towards the mat. Notice how beautiful it feels in the right hip, that lovely opening. And release your left leg down. Bring both hands through your right calf. Lift your foot up towards the sky or the ceiling, and then pull your foot up towards your chest and then ease it down, getting a really lovely opening in that hip. This left leg now completely relaxed. And inhale.
And as you exhale, lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Bring your shoulder to the inside of your right knee. And we're just trying to get this right foot behind the head. Breathing into it. Be wherever you are without judgment or expectation. Very nice. And release. Release that right leg. Shake it out. And raise the left leg up. Grabbing hold of the left leg on the calf of the thigh. Right leg now is completely relaxed. And just focusing on keeping the knee straight and easing this left leg down towards the mat. Use your breath. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly contracts and the foot comes closer towards the floor behind you. And now on your next inhalation, lift your head and shoulders off the mat, hold higher up your leg and ease that foot backwards. Remember, you don't want the elbows sticking out. You want to tuck the elbows in towards the knee. And the most important part is that the knee remains straight. And lower your head to the mat. Grab hold of your big toe with your middle and index finger. Take your right arm onto the mat. Now we're going to open the left hip, bringing that foot towards the mat. Make sure you're not twisting your hips. You want to keep both hips firmly on the mat. That's it. Gaze is now over the right shoulder. Lovely, long, deep breathing. And come back to center. Hug your knee to your chest. Beautiful. Now take your knee to the outside of your chest and hug it into your left shoulder. Just opening that hip even more. Breathing into it. Use the exhale. And then raise the right leg up. Bring your left foot as high up your right thigh as you can get it. Grab hold of your right leg and just gently pull that right leg towards the floor behind you. And you feel this lovely release in the hip. That's it. Breathing into it. Very nice. And then you can release your right leg down to the mat. Bring both hands through your left calf. Lift your foot up. Bring it up towards your chest and just gently pull it down. There we go. There you go. Feel that lovely opening. And then your next inhalation, lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Bring your left shoulder in front of your left knee. And just gently encourage that left foot behind your head. Be wherever you are. And release. And shake out the legs. Hug the knees to the chest. Rock gently side to side. And then rock all the way up, all the way down. Just feeling that beautiful massage on the spine. Cross your ankles over, roll all the way over, and coming back up to standing. And inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Left leg back, left knee on the floor, look up. Sit back onto
your left heel. And then extend both legs out in front of you and come back down to a lying position, lying on your back. So we're preparing for Sarvangasana, the shoulder stand. If you have any neck or shoulder injuries, please turn to face the wall and just rest your legs up against the wall at a 90-degree angle. We're going to swing the legs up, support the back with the hands. So it's really important that you keep your head and neck absolutely still in this posture. It is very easy to injure your head and neck. So make sure that you don't turn to look at the camera or at the person next to you. Just keep your head facing absolutely forwards. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to swing the legs up, supporting the back with the hands, and then just gently walking the hands down towards the shoulder blades, pushing the ankles, hips, and shoulders into a straight line. To come out, you can drop your feet behind your head and gently roll out. But we're going to stay in that posture for a couple of minutes. So take a deep breath in, swing your legs up, support your back with your hands. Remember, keep your head and neck absolutely still. Then you begin to walk your hands down your back towards your shoulder blades. And you notice how this pushes your chest up against your throat and chin. And ultimately, we want the feet, hips, and shoulders to be in a straight line. That's what we're aiming for. Being very gentle with ourselves, absolutely aware of the neck and the shoulders. And when you find your point of stillness, bring your awareness to your breath. Now, breathing can, of course, be very uncomfortable in this posture. The throat is constricted, and you may feel a little bit claustrophobic. So it's not uncommon to feel fear in this posture. And so we just invite that fear. We welcome it, knowing that we are safe here, that we can feel the fear without allowing it to turn into anxiety and stress. Just observing it. Becoming comfortable with this very natural feeling of fear. Fear is an absolutely natural part of being human. But as Eckhart Tolle says, emotions are meant to be a momentary ripple on the surface of the being. We should just feel that fear for a moment, recognize it, and then allow it to pass through. Beautiful. You can drop your right foot now to the floor behind your head and invite the left leg to follow. Now, if your feet are touching the floor, tuck your toes under and press your heels down towards the floor. If your feet are not touching the floor, just keep supporting your back, soften into wherever you are. Beautiful. Now you can release your hands from your back, place them on the mat, and very gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling out and coming to Shavasana, feet mat distance apart, palms face up, eyes closed. And just take a moment here in Shavasana. Notice what you're feeling. Notice whether you're feeling fear, anger, shame, guilt, sadness, or perhaps you're feeling joy, love, peace, harmony, acceptance. Just allow it to rise up, whatever's there, and let it know that it is welcome. Whatever you're feeling right now is absolutely welcome. And then you can draw your feet together, palms facing downwards. Bring your hands underneath your buttocks. And just bring your elbows as close together underneath your back as you can. Palms are on the mat. As we prepare for Matsyasana, fish pose, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, push up on your elbows. Look down towards your toes. Lift your chest up as high as you can get it, and then drop your head all the way back. There needs to be a complete surrender here in the head and neck. Chest lifts up, head falls all the way back. And inhale, feel the belly rising. Exhale, belly contracts. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, deep breath in. Hold the breath, lift the chest up even more. Feel that expansion, that opening. Keep the breath in. And exhale, release your hands, gently roll all the way down. Interlink your fingers. Bring your hands behind your head. Wrap your elbows around your knees, your ears. Lift your head up. And you want to feel your head like a bowling ball in your hands, just a complete dead weight. And gently shift the head left and right, just releasing any tension that may be there. And come back to center and release. Deep breath in. Exhale, take your arms above your head. And we're going to take a deep inhalation now. And you're going to exhale powerfully through the mouth as you sit up in one motion. So let's begin. Deep breath in. Coming up. And then exhaling all the way down into Paschimottanasana. And we're going to soften here. Deeply surrender. And of course, Paschimottanasana, the sitting forward bend, can bring up a lot of emotion for us. So I want you to start in the body, and I want you to just identify where you're holding any tension. When you find that tension, consciously release it. Maybe there's tension in your hips. I relax my hips. Maybe it's in your knees. I relax my knees. Go into the body and consciously release any tension you find there. Keep your breathing deliberate. And now notice what emotions are rising to the surface. Where is your anger and your fear? Very often in this posture, people may feel frustration. Of course, frustration, when we look underneath it, can be anger. So if you are feeling frustrated at yourself, maybe you're frustrated at me because we're still in this pose. Surely we've been here long enough. Notice it. Become curious about it. And see if you can be the observer of whatever emotion is there without attachment to it. I'm feeling frustrated now. How curious. And just watch as it drifts through that momentary ripple on the surface of the being. Deeply relax. Notice how each exhale is taking you even more deeply into this pose. And very gently curling up, coming onto your knees, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and moving through cat and cow. Just allow yourself to process whatever you've been feeling. And come to neutral. Tuck your toes under, straighten your legs, step your left foot forwards, right leg follows. Inhale, reach up, arch back, and exhale, palms together. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Right leg back, look up, other leg back, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale and exhale. Left leg back, retain. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale right. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg forwards. Left foot on the mat. Come up to standing. Now just making sure that your feet are more or less leg distance apart. So the taller you are, the wider apart they need to be. Arms out to the side, tailbone tucks under, belly engaged, shoulders relax. And inhale. Exhale, press your hips over to the left, right hand in front of left ankle, reaching up with the left hand. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Focus on making sure the chest doesn't collapse down. You want to really roll that left shoulder backwards, take your gaze upwards. And then feel the triangles that you're creating in your body. Just feel the sacred geometry, the magic of the shapes we're creating as the energy runs through the body. Bring your left hand in front of your right foot. Turn your body to face the right, getting a beautiful twist. And release. Step the left leg forwards. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, palms to the mat. Left leg back. Look up. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, step the left foot between your palms and come up to standing. Left foot facing to the left, right foot facing forwards. Arms out, tailbone tucks under, Belly engaged, shoulders relaxed. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring the left hand in front of the left ankle. Open the chest, take your gaze upwards. Make sure you're not collapsing. Really lift and stretch. And again, notice the angles and triangles. Keep consciously opening the chest, rolling that shoulder backwards, coming into alignment. And then bring your right hand in front of your left foot, twisting round, left arm raising up. And bring your hand down and step to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, palms together. Taking a moment in the space between, noticing what's coming up, breathing into it. And inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Right leg back, look up. Retain. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Press your chest towards your thighs. Inhale, come up on your toes. Press your chest even closer. Raise your right leg up into a standing splits. Keep pressing your chest to your thigh. Inhale and exhale, step your right foot forwards, left knee on the floor, look up. Other leg steps forwards. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, palms to the mat. Left leg back, look up. Other leg back. And exhale, coming down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. And come up on your toes. Press your chest closer. Raise your left leg now up into a standing splits. Deep breath in. And exhale, step your left foot forwards, look up. Other leg steps forwards. Inhale, reach up, arch back. And exhale, come to standing. Use your breath to anchor you in the present, to be completely here in this moment. And step to the center of your mat and come down to a comfortable cross-legged posture. Beautiful. Lengthen your spine, tuck your tailbone under. Breathing into it. And we're just going to end off today with some very simple Nadi Shodhana, an alternate nostril breath. So you can bring your middle and your index finger to settle lightly at the center of your forehead. And we're going to use the thumb to block the right nostril and then the ring finger to block the left. So middle and index finger resting at the center of the forehead. Block your right nostril with your right thumb. And inhale through the left, 2, 3, 4, block the left nostril, exhale right. 2, 3, 4, block right, inhale left. 2, 3, 4, block left, exhale right. 2, 3, 4, inhale left. 2, 3, 4, exhale right. 2, 3, 4, inhale left. 2, 3, 4, exhale right. 2, 3, 4, stay right. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, exhale left. 2, 3, 4, inhale right. 2, 3, 4, exhale left. 2, 3, 4, inhale right. 2, 3, 4, exhale left. 2, 3, 4, inhale right. 2, 3, 4, and exhale left. 2, 3, 4, inhale right. 2, 3, 4, exhale left. 2, 3, 4, inhale right. 2, 3, 4, and exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Release your hand. Take a deep breath in and breathe into the center of your brain. And exhale out. Inhale to the center of the brain and exhale all the way out. Last one, deep breath in, holding it at the center of the brain. Keep the breath there. As you hold the breath, just allow whatever emotions are present in your body, in your psyche, to present themselves now. And exhale. In the second round, bring your middle and index fingers to the center of your forehead. Now block your left nostril with your finger and inhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Block right, exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. And exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. And exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. And exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Stay left. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. And exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. Left. 2, 3, 4. And exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. And exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. And exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Stay right. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. And exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. And exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. And exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4. And exhale left, 2, 3, 4. And inhale right, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4. Release your hand, deep breath in. Breathing into the center of the brain. And exhale. Inhale. Breathing to the center of the brain. And exhale. Last breath, inhale. Hold the breath at the center of the brain. Keep the breath there. And exhale. Feel what you're feeling. So beautifully present. And when you're ready, you can lie down on your mat in Shavasana or any other comfortable relaxation posture. And you can give yourself permission to relax fully and completely, knowing that it is here in this space of deep relaxation that you are healed. And I relax feet, I relax feet, feet are relaxed. I relax calves and thighs, hips and buttocks, calves and thighs, hips and buttocks. Relax. I relax abdomen, chest, hands and arms. I relax abdomen, chest, hands and arms. Abdomen, chest, hands and arms. Relax. I relax jaw, tongue and teeth. I relax ears, nose and eyes. I relax my face, my entire face is relaxed. My entire body is completely relaxed, filled with peace. And there is peace pervading every single cell of my body. And I feel completely safe. And in this space of peace and safety, I invite my emotions, whatever they may be right now, knowing that every emotion is a part of my human experience. I accept what I am feeling without judgment. And there is peace within me, peace around me, peace in all the world. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And you can start very gently bringing your awareness to the rise and fall of your chest. Moving your fingers, moving your toes. And take your arms above your head. Have a beautiful stretch. And hugging your knees to your chest. Rock very gently side to side. And you can roll over onto your right hand side for a moment into the fetal position. And then rocking up and coming to Sukhasana, to easy pose. And bringing your hands to your heart center. May the long-time sun shine upon us. All love surround us, and the pure light within guide our way on. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Namaste. May you have a very, very beautiful day.